You're listening to KYST 89.3, The Bone. The Bone. And now time for South Tucson Youth Football, simulcast on AM 1400, The Growler, and on South Tucson Local Access Channel 22.
Oh, man.
It's Saturday, Arizona. This is South Tucson Youth Football Week 2 action getting started for you in just a few moments. My name is Brian Hughes. We've got a lot of games, 3 sessions of games, 10 each for you. There is our starting games kicking off for you. Big ones there. The Marmalade Shack taking on Bully Factory, former champions of Marmalade Shack, with their first home game of the season. Kathy's Country Cooking taking on Septic Tanks for Jesus. Both those teams had 7 and 8 wins respectively last season. Great seasons for them. Casa de Gordoso taking on Del Grangos. Francois Creperie, one of the more popular teams as far as our experts come to predicting a championship, either in the conference or the league entirely. They take on the Porno Shop at home after a big win on the road. We got games kicking off in just a few moments. 5 after the hour. It is just after noon here in Mountain Time locally here in South Tucson, Arizona. A lot of games kicking off for you as always. All of these games gonna be here on Local Access Channel 22. You, of course, are hearing the simulcast coverage of 89.3 FM, The Bone, KYST. Simulcast, of course, on AM 1400, The Growler. These are the places you can hear us if you are watching at this very moment. Kickoff's about to go down in just a few moments. We are taking a look at some games getting ready to start. First things first, we've got Kathy's Country Cookin' about to receive. They are going to be, it's going to be out for a touchback on that one. Head over to see the kickoff here as well, another touchback. The Marmalade Shack, they're kicking off to Bully Factory, the away team in this one. Starting things off with Goose Marshall. Goose Marshall going to air it out on the first play to Richardson, but it's going to come back for a holding penalty against the offense. Lot of action to talk about today. Intercepted right off the bat. The Marmalade Shack take over with a short field, and they're going to entrust that. We go to the embiggening of our football coverage to show you exactly where the ball is at every time. That was Roshan Capps. And Jimmy Dean Sausage, the veteran QB for the Marmalade Shack. Looking downfield, that is 2nd and 10 at the moment. Sausage again, all the way back from his own 35. Finds the back of the end zone, hits the receiver right in the hands. Bruce Ralph cannot hold on to it. And we're going to get over to another game already. The Creamy Surprise taking on Casa de Gordoso. Hourly Motel. This is, that's going to be Thornton with a lot of room to run, but he's taken down. Reginald Thornton, his first catch for 50 yards, and Gordoso already down 7-0. But they are on the drive. We're going to stick with this game for the moment. As Horseshoe Springfield sees the receiver, it's Montgomery in the end zone for the touchdown. Nigel Montgomery for the touchdown. That is going to tie things up. Let's keep going around here. We've got Francois Creperie taking on the Porno Shop. That is Glendrell Splendid getting to the first down marker and down for a gain of 12. Looks like they're gonna tack on a penalty on that one. No, I think it was denied. I think that was not tacked on to the end of it. Splendid again gets another 13 yards, or 12 yards on that one. Glendrell Splendid, we just saw 2 big runs for him after the Porno Shop, I believe, were forced to punt. That's going to be, that was targeting Karika Howell, the backup running back. Splendid again on the pitch play, and you cannot figure out a way to stop him. He's going to get 4 on that play. Francois Creperie. Lot of offense to be seen. They just dumped that one off. It's 4th and 4. They're going to have to punt on that one. I question the play call, but it's a field position battle, and it's going to be Noel for the Porno Shop. Starting things off from the their own 14-yard line, out of the shotgun, hands it off. We'll see the embiggening to help you identify where that football is at all times. It's harder on the run plays, and that was Salem Witch Hunt. Handing it off again, this time on the out route, or on the hook play, excuse me. Salem Witch Hunt, and it's going to be, they're going to go with the play. It's a 6-yard gain with the 5-yard penalty decline. And over the top, almost picked off. Just dumps it over the top. Russ Forte gets taken down, sack. It is, in fact, sack time here in South Tucson. And they'll be forced to punt back to Francois Creperie. Reyes will take it, and we'll cut over to one of our other games we're keeping an eye on right now. It is Kebab Barkers and Twin Towers Construction. Kebab Barkers with an early field goal. Sworn affidavit. The quarterback for Twin Towers. 3rd and short, throws it over the top. Nope, it's going to be 4th, and that's going to be the punt unit. So we'll head back to one of our feature games where Kathy's Country Cookin' just scoring on a one-play 74-yard pass and a touchdown. They are up by 2 scores. On Septic Tanks for Jesus. And that's Virginie shin kicking, getting that one, pulling it in for Septic Tanks.
Go!
So far, so good. And they're going to punt this all the way to Craig Fu Young, who's got wide open spaces. He's going to get out of bounds. I think a little bit scared of what was awaiting him. And Cathy's will start things off again. We go to the embiggener. That was D. Roberts with a tackle for a loss. Scurvy Ricketts looks for the receiver on the cross route. Cannot find it. Gonna head on over to the Marmalade Shack game. The Marmalade Shack taking on Bully Factory Children's MMA. And we're seeing... And off the hands of the receiver inside the 5, and that's going to be the end of the first quarter. 7-3, Bully Factory with a slim margin, and it's going to be a field goal attempt again. Tony Spumoni kicks it up high and good. The end of 1. Well, just at the start of 2, it's Marmalade Shack down by a single point. Mission Complete's going to field this one. And here's Goose Marshall once again under center out of the shotgun. Going to be taken down. Another sack for the Marmalade Shack. It's the Shack sack. And Lido Shuffle going to try to break out into the backfield. Does not get the first down. 7 yards on the... Oh, more than 7 yards. Second and 13. Shuffle gets back to the line of scrimmage. It's 4th and 4, and the punt unit comes out. So we'll head over to a game that's tied at 7 right now. Casa de Gordoso right down to Endless Wet Jazz. Endless Wet Jazz with the touchdown for Casa. But is it going to cut? No, it's offsides against the defense. I think they will decline that penalty, and it'll be an extra point for Casa de Gordoso. 14-7. What a game we are witnessing so far early in the second quarter. Casa de Gordoso gonna kick this one off to Dodecahedron. Lewis will field it for the creamy surprise. And we're gonna go ahead and check in on this other game for the moment. We have Francois Creperie. That's Gregnant Pregante. Oh, hits it over to Pleasant. Sterling Pleasant with the catch for the first down. Francois Creperie down 10-0. Bit of a surprise on this one. A lot of the experts saw Francois Creperie easily taking this one. Pregante looking for it. Oh, taken down in the backfield. Or in the back, excuse me, not the backfield. But Pregante looking for, he's looking for that first down marker right on the out route. Incomplete. 3rd and 20 for the Creperie. They are being stopped so far by this defense. And again, I think he just kind of like collided right into the receiver who was only just looking to, all I think he was doing was he was just looking to try to just get a block on the pass. He just ran right into it, and well, these kids are dumb as hell. So we are seeing that is going to be Salem Witch Hunt with the rush, and he's got a lot of room to move as we use the embiggener to show you exactly where that ball is at all times. That's our new technology here on Local Access. It's kind of like the glowing puck in hockey, except we just take the football and make it really, really big. We're going to see a red zone opportunity right now. Cathy's Country cooking 2nd and goal. They hand it off to Dishwalla Pearson. Gets a loss. They're going to start things off from the 3. But 3rd and goal again. Scurvy Ricketts has some time to throw. Gets out of the pocket. Incomplete pass. And it's going to be even worse. Pass interference. So that's going to be, I guess, a loss and down. They're going to kick the field goal. It's going to be good. It's 17-0 for Cathy's on an early rout of septic tanks for Jesus. Let's pop over to Casa de Gordoso, who have a red zone opportunity. Looks like they're going to kick it as well. They just went for a rush on that one. Field goal is no good. No good. Kickers again. Hashtag youth football kickers, I suppose. Well, Port Brosnan has a long field to make up and only a 7-point deficit. That's going to be a face mask call, so I don't want to take a drink. 15 yards on the face mask. Called on Pope Corky the ninth. And Brosnan takes a big drop back, launches it incomplete. Seeing if we got anything looking into the end zone. I know we have a score of 14-14 in the game between Ted's Baby Clothes Emporium and Rancho Robusto. 21-10 in the game between Mama Logano's and Made in Taiwan, new team for the BCC. As that is a punt for the Creamy Surprise. Back to Casa de Gordoso. Of course, that was Mama Logano's leading 21-10. I realized that was no help just saying the score and saying who was playing. We are going to head ahead and keep an eye on all of these games for you. A lot of games to talk to you about. Welcome if you are new to South Tucson Youth Football. This is our, we're going around the grounds here. We're kind of going all over the place. That is Sparks with the catch. Thrown by Horseshoe Springfield. Already thrown for 244 yards today. 2 touchdowns, 1 pick. He's been busy. And it looks like we've got, let's see red zone opportunities. We're going to take you over right now to Marmalade Shack. Currently down by 2, looking to throw it in the end zone. And that's going to be defensive offsides. I think they will accept that and take first and goal from their own 2. Roshan Caps. Again, offensive holding this time, so that's going to just bring him so much further back. I can tell you, Cathy's did kick a field goal. They are up 17-3 on septic tanks for Jesus. That's a touchdown right there to Griggs, but it's going to be, is it going to be, no, it's going to be, they're going to go ahead and allow it. Wait, take Griggs. No, they're going to, I can't tell if that was, I don't know who the holding call was on. But clearly they have taken it back, and they're going to have to settle for a field goal. Tony Spumoni, I am so confused as to what is just happening. So baffled by this. Well, we get it. Well, Marmalade Shack end up taking the lead, 15-14, in the most bizarre of circumstances. But nonetheless, we're going to keep things going around. We've got the porno shop with the football. And that's a big ol' sack time. Yeah, I can confirm that was a defensive holding call that the offense decided instead of taking the touchdown, they took the yardage. And I'm just so baffled. The porno shop are going to punt this one. And it's going to go into the end zone. I think the receiver, the return man just missed it. And Glendrell actually gave him the touchback, which worked out. Glendrell, these kids and these coaches are dumb as hell, y'all. And here's Glendrell, splendid. And that's going to be the halftime score, 10-0. A bit of a surprise. We're going to actually head over. 2 red zone opportunities. Cathy's Country cooking here on, oh, they just scored a touchdown. That's going to be the extra point. We missed that one. I apologize for not getting to that one in time. But Bully Factory look to take the lead already on this 6-play drive. It gets to Lido Shuffle. The Marmalade Shack going to call that timeout, want the ball back, thinking that they can maybe force a field goal. We go to the Embiggener, and it's a touchdown. And that is perhaps the best use of our Embiggener. To see that touchdown play out right before our very eyes. Lido Shuffle with the rushing touchdown and the extra point. It's a 6-point game. Bully Factory take the lead again. can tell you that Ted's Baby Clothes Emporium have taken a 21-14 lead going into the half. Casa de Gordoso 21-7 over the Creamy Surprise going into the half of that game. Half is, of course, 24-3. That's at halftime right now. We're going to keep an eye on this one as the second half still drawing to a close. The Marmalade Shack still have some time. That one gets bobbled into the air. No one getting under it. Incomplete pass, but defensive offsides. So that's going to move him forward 5 yards. 2nd and 6 for the Marmalade Shack. Sausage dropping back to pass season. Open receiver. It is Pepto Butt Rumble. And defensive offsides. They're going to decline that one and take the first down. And that's going to be incomplete passes downfield. 44 seconds. Caps breaks free of the receiver. It's a fumble, but Cole's going to pick it up right off the bat and take it all the way to the 30. Well, that's fortunate. We're going to head over to a red zone opportunity in the game between Kebab Barkers and Twin Towers Construction. It's Kebab Barkers inside the 5. Michelob Ultra drops back. They're down by 4. He gets sacked. Big ol' sack time. And they're back to the 10. 2nd and goal. They are down by 4. And again, just running right into. Oh, these kids are dumb as hell. Couldn't break the tackle. He goes down like a piece of paper mache. And that's the touchdown. Comes back to it with Jonas Leonard. Oh, that's a touchdown for Jonas Leonard, and Kebab Barkers, after all of that, take the lead. They missed the extra point. I think they missed the extra point on that one. 20-17, a 3-point game. And here's Twin Towers Construction. And they're going to hand it off to McMilk-Six Walter Payton for a loss of 4, thanks to Keisha's Lorraine, the defensive lineman of Kebab Barker. It's picked off by Bond, but there might be, no, it's going to be holding against the offense, so they're going to go ahead and take that turnover. Kebab Barkers have this football once again in the Twin Towers half of the field. Thank you all for joining us here. You are listening to KYST, South Tucson Local Radio. Of course, you are listening to us on AM 1400 The Growler, 89.3 FM The Bone, or maybe you're listening to us piped in on Local Access channel number 22 of South Tucson Local Access TV. We're bringing you the video and the audio of all of these games. We got 10 games going on at the moment. We're focusing on a couple of them. That's Ambitious Crump with the catch. But it is going to go back because of holding. 1st and 20. Michelob Ultra looking downfield again. Caught by Crump. Flag on the play. It's offsides against the defense. So they'll go ahead and decline that one and take it inside the 10. Michelob Ultra. End zone touchdown, Nick Arcade. Nick Arcade. His first catch, his first touchdown. And up and through for the extra point. It's a 10-point game. Kebab Barkers at the start of the 4th quarter have a 27-17 lead over Twin Towers Construction. We're going to go ahead and just check around. I can see that Ted's Baby Clothes Emporium have a 28-21 lead over Rancho Robusto. Mama Logano's extended their lead over Made in Taiwan. It is it's actually 26 as I see the Made in Taiwan have just caught back into that one. So we'll keep an eye on that one if that one stays close. Just heading around the grounds here. Casa de Gordoso, very comfortable lead over the Creamy Surprise. Score of 35-7 as Casa will take the football yet again. Kathy's touch cooking. Easy. Oh, that's going to be, incomplete. Couldn't see if they had the catch. Hike. But here's Scurvy Ricketts looking for the screenplay. no catch on that one. It's still 24 to 3. They're going to punt it away as we're seeing a long field goal kicked by the Marmalade Shack to give them a 7-point lead over Bully Factory Children's MMA. Keep an eye on that one as mission complete returns this kickoff all the way up to the 28. And let's see the first play from scrimmage on this drive. Lose Marshall taken down in the backfield. Loss of 7. Hands it off to Lito. Shuffle brought down in the backfield for another loss of 3. We're going to head over to Francois Creperie taking on the Porno Shop. It's only a 6-point deficit for Francois Creperie with 1 quarter left to go. Pregante looking downfield. Incomplete pass. We're going to watch this one at the moment. 3rd and 15. Pregante almost picked off, throws it into double coverage, and this is a young quarterback. They're going to punt it away to the Porno Shop. And this might be a big setback for Francois Creperie, who a lot of experts were saying, could be a favorite to win the conference and to make some waves in the playoffs. That is Salem Witch Hunt going nowhere. Only gets 3 yards. 3rd and 4. We head over to the Marmalade Shack, who are now in the red zone against Bully Factory Children's MMA. That's Crispy Mathers with a first down. The tight end, veteran tight end. They're going to hand this off to Caps. Going to get about 1 yard, maybe 2. 2nd and goal for the Marmalade Shack. Looking to... Well, they'll have to wait till the start of the 4th quarter, but they can make this a 2-score game and make things difficult for Bully Factory. Oh, dropped in the end zone. Had no one on him. Jimmy Dean Sausage will be upset that his receiver couldn't pull that one in. That was the perfect play. He's going to throw again. Out of the back of the end zone. No. So good here. Here's Tony Spumoni. And he misses it. Oh, well, it was such an opportunity for the Marmalade Shack. And they come away with 0 points. And Goose Marshall's going to see Lito shuffle on the out route. He's got everyone there. No one to beat. And the safety brings him down all the way into the 21. Well, let's stick with this game. At the moment, they're almost in the red zone already. But on the other side of the field, interception! Interception by Immaculate Concepcion. Go! And the Marmalade Shack, back on their own 25, have this ball again, and it's Pepto Butt Rumble, who brings it in. 134 yards on the day for Butt Rumble. This thrown, you're going to get a free play. It's to Cole for the touchdown, but will it come back? It's offensive holding, so they will, in fact, come back. 1st and 20. What a game we are witnessing. This is the one to watch. We're going to see, actually right now we have a red zone opportunity. Yeah, it's going to be Francois Creperie. They just scored a touchdown to go ahead. They are up by 1. They are up by 1 against the Porno Shop after being down by 10. So let's head around again to see where we're looking at here. Twin Towers Construction have the football down by 3 with 2 minutes to go. Can they get this play off? They have someone downfield all alone. Is that Golden Brown with the touchdown? It is. Golden Brown for Twin Towers Construction taking the lead. And they now have a 4-point lead, 38-34 over Kebab Barkers. I can tell you that the Marmalade Shack have just scored a touchdown to go up 14 points on Bully Factory. So that is now 35-21. Casa de Gordosa are up 42-14 over the Creamy Surprise. Kathy's Country Cooking are still moving the football. They are up 27-10 on Septic Tanks for Jesus. This is the game to watch at the moment. The Porno Shop actually are driving downfield. Oh, that is 1st and goal. for them. They can take this lead back. As Forte sees an out route, doesn't convert it. And it's going to be offensive holding, moving him further back. 2nd and goal. Forte, a lot of time to move. Dumps it off to Haas. And 169 yards for Russ Forte. Hasn't been the best outing for him. 10 for 21, 1 touchdown. Been a bit of a defensive struggle in this game. Forte is harried in the back. He's going to get it. And that was Montoya with the catch. And the Porno Shop take the lead yet again. It is up. It is good. It is a 6-point game. We're going to keep an eye on that one. Just a few moments. We're going to head over to Kebab Barkers, where Twin Towers Construction look like they will be able to run this clock out. Kebab Barkers out of timeouts. They could not convert, so we're going to head back to this other game. Francois Creperie with a minute 45 to go, down 6 points on the Porno Shop. They were taken down in the back for a loss of 7. Here's Pregante. A lot of time to throw. He's going to, it's going to be missed. Zavel Smack causing trouble on that play. Pregante, 17 yards to convert. He's going to look downfield. He's got Royal Caribbean Cruise. Royal Caribbean Cruise for the touchdown with a minute and a half to go. Tying this up with this one. Kick is up. Kick is good. And they have scored with a minute and a half to go to take the lead for the first time in this game. Oh, pardon me. No, they did not take it for the first time. I have a final score to report. Twin Towers Construction held on 38-34 over Kebab Barkers. That is a final score in that one. Honda Odyssey with the sack for 2nd and 20. Forte dumping it off to Haas, and they will call a timeout as he's brought down in the middle of the field. Forte, 3rd and 11, trying to convert. Incomplete. Had the receiver, just couldn't hold on to it. This is the play to make. 11 yards to get there, and they're brought down for the sack. That will have to do it. That will surely do it for the Porno Shop, as Francois Creperie can hand it off to Glendrell Splendid and force them to use their timeouts and kill this game off. Splendid. Oh, he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage, but they will not care. That is the last timeout. They can just run this one out. 3rd and 2. A first down will do it. I'm just going to go around the grounds at the moment. Right now we have, this one is coming to an end. Casa de Gordosa, 42. Creamy Surprise, 14. That is well in hand there. The Marmalade Shack have held on to this one, 35-21. That's a disappointing result for Bully Factory. They've started the season 0-2. Kathy's Country Cooking look like they're going to get a win here. We're keep an eye on this one, 27-10. Excuse me on that one. We went over to wrong game there. And Francois Creperie actually got a touchdown. Got a field goal to make it a 4-point game and could not kill off the game. So they give it back to the Porno Shop with one last chance. We're going to keep an eye on this one. We also have a close game to report. Mama Logano's Legitimate Spaghetti House are up 49-33 on Made in Taiwan. I believe that one's well in hand. I believe I'm looking at my score. I don't think I'm reading that wrong. Is that caught? That was caught for a first down, so game is not over yet, but they're not going to get able to get to it. That will be a final score. Francois Creperie come from behind to get that win and improve to 2-0. It was a dicey one, but they got the win over the Porno Shop. We're just watching Kathy's Country Cooking, trying to kill this game off, forcing Septic Tanks for Jesus to use their last timeout as they get a first down on that play. Taken down in the backfield, we'll let the clock continue to run. Those are final scores. Mama Logano's Legitimate Spaghetti House, 49. Made in Taiwan, 33. Rancho Robusto Plus Size Warehouse with the win over Ted's Baby Clothes Emporium by a score of 45-38. That was tight. and close to finish things off. But what we're seeing is the clock getting killed off. Little handoff to Dishwalla Pearson. And there they go. Yep, they're going to go ahead and let this clock die out. That looks like that'll be a final score, as will this one. Casa de Gordoso, 49. Creamy Surprise, 14. Our last game to go to an end. That will be about it for you right there. Septic Tanks for Jesus. Ball to Kathy's Country Cookin'. This is the last play. Incomplete pass. They're going to punt it away, but it's going to be a final score there. So we're going to go ahead and get you to... We've got a few more games to get to. These are the final scores for you as we get to our next game at a quarter till the hour. So we've got a little bit of time to kill here. I'm going to go ahead and let you know. These are the final scores. You can see other games we had. Smoked Meat Every Day got a big win, 46-42 over nothing but fourth. Bill Grango's Discount Seafood beat Captain Truck's Adventure Taxi 17-8. Crossbow of the Month Club with a tight one against House of the Boss Comedy Palace. They won that one 38-31. The other scores we reported or you saw those first 5 games as well. Coming up next at quarter till the hour. That's just about 10 minutes from now. The Mulchuk taking on Moist Adventure should be a good one. Diddlers take on the Gun-Nazian, one of our new teams. Burns and Crackle taking on Welcome to the Universe. Pawn Shop with the Nazarene taking on Big Paul's Mexican's Car Wash. And the Binging Texan, our defending champions, taking on Biblical Proportions Blessed Buffet. And of course our late games highlighted by You Need a Clown taking on Holy Balls and Crash Zone Trampoline Experience versus Rambler. That's going to be our games coming up. We're going to take a quick break from the action. And we'll see you guys back in just a few. These games are starting in about 8 minutes. We'll take a quick break and we'll be back to you in just a minute. And we are going back to games. We got a couple games for you already kicking off. Apologize for the minor delay here. We've got the Mulch Hut taking on Moist Adventures Indoor Water Park. Moist Adventures, the away team. That's Pastrami. Samples looking to go long. Incomplete, just over the head of his receiver. Again, troubled by Thurman Cheese Poke. That's going to be punted all the way back to the 10, and Colonial Sandys will take that one. So we'll head over to one of our games. There's already been an early score. That is Burns and Crackle, Mesothelioma Law Firm, as they take on Welders of the Universe. And Welder's going to hand it off. That, of course, is veteran QB Kirk Fogg, 12-year-old quarterback, dropping way back, being chased, throws for the end zone. Nobody even there. 3rd and 12. We'll keep an eye on this drive for the moment. A couple of other games. Nothing in the red zone at the moment on my monitors. And they will, in fact, pick the field goal or attempt for it. It's up. It is no good. No good. And so Burns and Crackle will take it over here at their own 23. And, Masterpiece Theater just gets hammered. That 5-yard game better have been worth it. Head over to this game. We're in the Diddler Dome, y'all. And Diddlers start things off with a touchdown. They will decline the pass interference, and it'll be 6-0 over the Gunnasium. And we go to the Embiggener, and that was Chattanooga Mudslide with a 2-yard gain. They're going to do the pitch, play off to Mudslide, up the middle, just short of the first down marker. Chattanooga Mudslide going to be the most important part of the offense for the Gunnasium. One of the new sponsors and one of the new, we say new teams in South Tucson, but actually they've just been, they've transferred ownership. The ownership of the team, no longer Mitch's Toys and Guns. It is now the Gunnasium. Not entirely certain if that's just a rebranding and a new sort of business model. I think Mitch Ruger is still involved with the Gunnasium, but it's more of a children's play place aspect to it. And I gotta tell you, this team will fit in just fine here in South Tucson. As we take a look, Gunnasium looking downfield. There's a flag on the play, offside against the defense. They'll take that. It was a free play, but they'll accept it and take 2nd and 6. As Upshaw pitches it to Mudslide up the middle for the first down, and they will just chip away at this Diddlers defense. Diddlers coming off of one of their best seasons. And we're going to keep an eye on this as the Gunnasium pitching it off to Mudslide again. He's going to get room. We go to the Embiggener. He's, tackled short of the goal line, down to the 3. And we are now in the red zone, so let's see what Upshaw can do. Throw, catch to, well, that is charitable donation with his 2nd catch of the game. Just short, and he gets the touchdown. We're going to head over, Pawn Shop and the Nazarene just scored. We were going to go over to that one. They lead, who are they playing? Let's head over to that one in just a second. They are playing Big Paul's Mexicanless Car Wash, and they are leading by a score of 14-7. As we pop back over to another one of our games going on right now. Binging Texan, our defending champions, disappointing in their opening game of the season. They lost. I forget who exactly they lost to, but they're going to be brought down. Simon Garfunkel is sacked. It is, in fact, sack time, and not the kind that the sack rustlers of the Binging Texan will like. That is Martavius Chunk literally pushing a child forward for 5 yards to get back to, well, not quite to the first down marker. They're going to have to punt. But what a display from Martavius Chunk. Head over around the grounds, back to Moist Adventures. We'll go to the Embiggener, and that's going to be only about a loss of 6 on that one. Pastrami samples, and Arrington is tackled in the backfield. 3rd and 20. This defense of the Mulch Hut, they are not letting up. Oh, unanimous decision with the catch for about 15 yards, and Pastrami samples will get a first down, and just out of the hands of the receiver downfield. Had a one-on-one opportunity, and the Mulch Hut are not messing around. They're going to pass it off to Harrington. They read that play every time. J.P. Calhoun with another tackle in the back. Mulch Hut getting things started here. Here we are headed to this one. Head over to Diddlers, who are tied at 7 with the Gymnasium. That's a fumble. Well, they fall onto it, 2nd and 19. And the Gymnasium, well, their defense is going to have to show up. Rams looking to find he had an open receiver on the far end, but overthrew it. That is youthful exuberance for Rams being chased down. Intercepted by Moonshine. I believe that's Alabama Moonshine. Have to recall, I don't have my stat sheet in front of me for his last name. Mudslide again for the Gymnasium, moving them downfield here towards the end of the first half. What we've got right now is a close one here at Pawn Shop of the Nazarene. Pawn Shop giving it to Honey Barbecue, and they're going to call a timeout. 43 seconds to go left in the half. I can tell you that 2nd and none are being beaten right now, 10-6. I thought that I misread that as a 30 for a second. It is 10-6. They lead. 2nd to non Curry Shop. That is Sam & Sons Gazebo Repair with the lead by 10-6. Here we go. 1st and 10 again. That is Witten McCune for Pawn Shop of the Nazarene. Has Hall's cough drop downfield for the big gain. And the first down in the red zone. We're going to keep an eye on McCune. And this game throws to the corner of the end zone. Out of reach and incomplete. They're going to kick the field goal with time to spare, no good, and, well, Big Paws have a chance with 6 seconds to go from their own 20. That's Nick Semper Tyrannis passing it off to Marshall Cook. Gets into the backfield, but that's going to be it for the half. Let's head back over to the Mulch Hut as Moist Adventures did take the lead 7-6. Mulch Hut handing it off to Bonds. Roddy Bonds, their running back. And a timeout called. Mulchuck going to have to punt it with 1:20 to go. And it'll be Carroll returning this punt past the 50. And they will take over. We're going to currently take a look at what's happening as this game over here at the Diddler Dome, after Diddler's coming off on their opening drive, scoring a field goal, kicking a field goal. That was like, share, subscribe with the returners. Chattanooga Mudslide yet again. 106 yards already for Chattanooga Mudslide. No touchdowns just yet. But got to imagine we head to the Embiggener because, again, he will get that first down and then some. All the way out to the 50. We'll stay with this game for just a few moments to see what Upshaw, Mudslide, and the rest of the Gymnasium can do. Well, who else would it be? Mudslide again. Gets him past the 50. It is 3rd and 7. And nothing doing at the line of scrimmage. We have a halftime score, a game that went a little long. Abigail May's Aggressive Steakhouse currently lead Hootenanny's Country Western Daycare by a score of 12-7. Abigail Mays, of course, got the win last week over. It was not Hootenanny's. Who's the third team in that? The Horse Pussy Saloon, of course. So a win for Abigail Mays will give them, in their first ever entrance into this three-way round robin, they will win the Rootin' Tootin' Rodeo Triangle, which is a trophy that is literally a lasso shaped like a triangle. It is not a functional lasso. You cannot. It is made of rope. It's a triangle made of rope, but it does not fly. It does not work. You cannot rope anything with it. But it is a trophy given to the winner of that round robin series. So the Binging Texan used to be the representative out of the Gluttony League. They ceded that to Abigail Mays. They look like they can already lock this up with a 2-0 start to the season and a rivalry trophy. The rare three-way rivalry trophy. So they will take possession of it. And of course, in the event that all three teams get 1-1, the trophy stays with its current holder, so that will not be consideration should they win. We're looking at right now Diddlers in the red zone. Thanks to some big running by Byzantine Pope. That was a tackle in the backfield by Hunter for 4 yards by Hunter Bolden. The Rams has a penalty. Flag on the play, get a free play. It's actually going to come back. It'll be holding against the offense. They'll be backed up to the 17. The Rams. Touchdown to Queequeg Manticore. First catch of the game. A 17-yard touchdown. And the extra point is good. It's a 10-point game. As we see, there's a big play that just broke away. Masterpiece Theater just rushed for, he's up to 237 yards of rushing for Burns and Crackle. Make that 241. 3 touchdowns. What a day for Burns and Crackle and for Masterpiece Theater. That is going to be Vanilla Dunkaroos up the middle. His second catch for 36 yards total. And a first down. And Burns and Crackle, Mesothelioma Law Firm, are really running welders of the universe up and down this field. It's going to be another first down for Theater. And again, handing it off to Theater. There he goes all the way into the end zone for the touchdown. Thank you to the Embiggening, showing every inch of that play, at least from the football as far as we're concerned. It's going to be a 28-3 lead. Burns and Crackle over Welders of the Universe. We're going to head away from that game, as that is currently well in hand. We're going to take a look right now at, that's Pawn Shop, not what we wanted to go to at the moment, but the Binging Texan currently have a 16-7 lead. They came back from 7-0 down. 16 unanswered points on Biblical Proportions Blessed Buffet. A new team out of the EAC, the Ethical Athletic Conference. The Buffet battle here. I think this is a New team, they took over Autopsies by Candace, if I recall. That's Malcolm Carrington, the quarterback for Biblical Proportions. So looking to get some big wins on their schedule, but they just get sacked in the back by the binging Texan. And after going 0-1 to start the season, the binging Texan are looking to right their season and defend their title. We've never seen a two-time champion in South Tucson. The binging Texan would like to change that. There's Simon Garfunkel, their new quarterback. Finds McFadden, Byron McFadden with the catch, and he gets hit. And hit hard. That's Martavius Chunk again. 105 yards from Martavius Chunk. On 1st and 10, he's going to be tackled in the backfield. So a loss of 4 that time. And Garfunkel again takes the snap. Sees the receiver. He is harassed at the point of catch, so it's incomplete. 3rd and 14. Looks for the end zone, incomplete into double coverage. And that was stopped by Oliver and company, and they're going to kick a field goal. It's good! Ulf Henriksdottir's son. Making it 19-7 for the binging Texan. And right now, not a lot of red zone opportunities for the moment. So we're going to head over to one of our feature games. It's a 1-point game. Moist Adventures have the length of the field to go. And that's going to be punted off to Colonial Sandys at 1st down. Well, from the opposing 42. Mulchut have a bit of a short field to go, giving it off to Roddy Bonds. Up the middle. And that's going to be a face mask. That's a 5-yard penalty against the defense. So it's going to give him a short field, 3rd and short to work with. And that's going to be Crux Steak. Crux Steak off to the right side for the 1st down for the Mulchut. And that's going to be their quarterback. Art Attack, who finds Fenton. Will they give him? Yeah, they'll give him forward progression. Antoine Fenton gets 8 yards on that play. And 2nd and 2 for the Mulchut in the red zone. Bonds brought down in the backfield by Odell Covington. And he's tackled again for a loss. And here comes Hartman to kick the field goal. It's not a gimme, but it's going to be good for 3. The Mulchut take a lead, 9-7. As we take you back to... We're going to head and go over to this game where it's a punt being returned. No, it's going to be into the end zone for a touchback, and Pawn Shop of the Nazarene starting from their own 20. Honey Barbecue breaks the tackle in the back. Brought down for a gain of 7. And that's Lieutenant Posterior breaks the tackle. He's got all the way to the end zone to go. Touchdown, Pawn Shop. Taking the lead on a huge play. Lieutenant Posterior. And the kick is up. The kick is good. It's a 7-point game, 28-21. Pawn Shop taking the lead over Big Paul's Mexicanless Car Wash. kick. Oh, they're going to punt it back already, and Pawn Shop have the football yet again. We're going to head back to... Let's see. Yeah, we've got a red zone opportunity here for the binging Texan. Oh, they just scored, actually, so it's 26-7. That is the... Apologies for missing that touchdown. As we've got a halftime score, I believe. Oh, no, that's a final score. Diddlers hanging on to the lead. They take a 17-14 win over the Gunnasium. And this one looks out of reach for the biblical proportions with 6 minutes to go. We'll let you know if it gets any closer. That's a good catch by Daz Turable. Thrown by Carrington. 2 interceptions, no touchdowns. Not a great day for Carrington. But looking to try to just keep the offense going. And we're going to see that is another touchdown for Pawn Shop of the Nazarene to make it a 14-point game over Big Paul's Mexicanless Car Wash. You can see this game also very much in hand. Burns and Crackle Mesothelial Law Firm 33. Welders of the Universe 10, but Welders with a nice catch for the first down. Still a lot to do with 5 minutes to play. We'll stick to this game. Moist Adventures down by 9 with 8 minutes to go against the Mulch Hut. We don't have a lot of games that are really close at the moment. I'll tell you, Abigail May's Aggressive Steakhouse have increased their lead. Looks like 28-7 over Hootenannies. So unless something completely crazy happens in that game, they will in fact take control and ownership of the Rootin' Tootin' Rodeo Triangle Trophy. One of our rare trophies that go to a non-conference rival. And of course, Abigail Mays, the new team replacing the Binging Texan in that three-way series. Punting our Moist Adventures, so the Mulch Hut will get this football back. As we're going to head around to see if anything else is happening. Pawn Shop just scored another touchdown in garbage time. As we don't have a lot more to show you at the moment. None of these games are really close at the time we are seeing it. We're going to head over to Burns and Crackle, up by 16 and driving downfield against Welders. They look like they'll just be happy to take this game to its final whistle. They can just keep the possession of the ball, 2nd and 10, force the timeouts, and this is looking like it's about over. I think right now we can actually give you bonus coverage. We have some bonus coverage coming in. This is Sam and Sons Gazebo Repair taking on 2nd to None Curry Shop. It's a one-score game. Sam and Sons up 31-26. And they just break into the red zone thanks to Demario Hodges. 80 yards of rushing for Hodges. He's going to be charged with running the clock out. That's Hampton Warboys from 2nd to None, stopping that run in the back. Jeffrey for Sam and Sons, going to air it out into the end zone. Oh, nobody even there. The closest one was a defender for None. I don't know what they're doing. That was Babatunde Webb. But Jeffrey should just be... Oh, he's going to get the pass off to Holloway, who stays in bounds. Jesse Holloway, the running back. I would just run this out, but they're going to just... Well, I guess it's going to be Olio substitute. And that's going to be, yep, field goal is up and good. An 8-point game with 19 seconds to go. I'm just going to go around the grounds one more time before we head to this. Well, we're going to see we're going to stick with this game just a moment. As Diddlers did get a 17-14 win over the Gunnasium. That looks like it's going to be about it. A sack in the backfield. on Lauren Ipsum. He's going to be brought, gets away with the pass over the head of his receiver, and that's going to be game. Maximum Swedenhouse making it game for Sam and Sons Gazebo Repair. They win 34-26. Pawn Shop and the Nazarene have finished that game. They get a win over Big Paul's Mexicanless Car Wash 42-21. We're looking at this one as it gets to the end. Binging Texan winning 33-7, winning big over Biblical Proportions Blessed Buffet, and that's an interception by the Mulch Hut. That should pretty much seal that one. We're seeing we're seeing a kickoff here from Burns and Crackle after scoring another touchdown. That's gonna be game, as Cash Considerations brings it out to the 28, down by 23. Kirk Fogg gonna air it out one last play. Caught by Considerations. He's got room to move, and he's brought down to the 45. That will be the game there. 40-17, the final score for Burns and Crackle Mesothelioma Law Firm. The Mulch Hut is taking a 19-7 lead. And they will punt it back to Moist Adventure. So minute 20 to go. Still a chance as unanimous decision takes it out to the 31. Pastrami samples, a lot of time to throw, picked off, and that's got to be the game. Colvin with the interception for the Mulch Hut. There's Bonds, tackled in the back, and they will use their first timeout. Will Moist Adventures. Again, I'd like to thank you all for joining us here for South Tucson Youth Football. Every Saturday at 2 p.m. Eastern, of course, noon local time is the first set of kickoffs, 12:05 specifically. Our coverage starts here at the top of the hour. So again, it's 2 o'clock Eastern time, 11 o'clock Pacific. But locally on Mountain Time, it's 12 noon, high noon here in South Tucson, Arizona. This is week 2 action. We have one more slate of games. 25 minutes after the hour, they will all kick off. Pastrami samples looking downfield again, nothing there. But a lot of time here with a 12-point deficit. Every other game is pretty much over and done with. Pastrami samples sacked in the back. It's sack time yet again. And another sack just short of his goal line. They're going to have to go for it. Throwing it downfield and a turnover on downs from the 1. Refs, what are you doing exactly? That was an interesting place to line up. But they give him the touchdown. Okay, well, I guess it just doesn't matter. So, these refs are, they're just like the kids. They're dumb as hell. Abigail May's Aggressive Steakhouse taking a 35-7 win over Hootenanny's Country Western Daycare. So, Abigail May's Aggressive Steakhouse, now the holder of the Rootin' Tootin' Rodeo Triangle Trophy. They win the 3-game series between them, Hootenannies, and the team they defeated in week 1, the Horse Pussy Saloon. There's your hashtag youth football referees for you. And Baker's going to bring that one in. So Corey Baker, well, that's going to be the game right there. And that will do it for us after these second sets of games. We're going to go ahead and show you what you will be seeing momentarily. We've got some good games coming up for you. Of course, these are our early games, final scores, big ones to talk about. Francois Creperie coming from behind to beat the Porno Shop 24-20. Marmalade Shack and Bully Factor was close until the end. The Marmalade Shack ran away with that one. Twin Towers beating Kebab Barkers on the road, 38-34. That was a big win for them. Rancho Robusto came from behind to beat Ted's away, 45-38. And of course, the games we just saw, other games we didn't show you, Literal Mayo Clinic and Shoeless Gyms went to overtime with some very strange South Tucson youth football overtime rules. We'll have to get some reports on that as we have it. They win 55-52. Of course, that was Danish Lose with a 47-37 win over the Horse Pussy Saloon. and one other game that I didn't get a chance to look at. These are the games coming up for you. CTE and Cramblers is a big one. You need a clown, holy balls. 1-800-BUY-A-DAD and Flappy Pappies. Big games all over the place. That is what's happening. We're going to go ahead and take a short break, and we will be back with you in just a few. 7 minutes till kickoff of our next game. We are back with the third of 3 sessions of games. Just saw the kickoff as Crash Zone Trampoline Experience, or CTE for short, take on Crambler's House of Gags and Actual Items. We got quite the game. Talk to you about pulling up some statistics here. So I at least have a little bit of an idea what I'm talking about in some of these games. And looks like CTE will have to punt. They go 3 and out to start things off. That will be caught by Moss and returned. Another game we got to look at here. That is Scam Likely from Holy Balls getting tackled in the back at 3rd and 25 against You Need a Clown, the first ever South Tucson Youth Football Champions. And they will punt it off. So we're going to go ahead and check out another game. No scores on our games yet today, early on. Flappy Pappy's Pancake Shanty. That is Carpathia Titanics tackled in the back by the defender from 1-800-Buy-A-Dad. Very good game on paper, at least. And they are going to, well, that's going to be a face mask on the defense. Everyone take a drink. And Flappy Pappies now get to move on the other side of the 50. They start from the 48, and Carpathia Titanic gets another 6. Keep an eye on that one for you. Throwing it downfield, was Stations of the CrossFit taking on the Wandering Lush Irish Pub. That is incomplete. They will bring out the punt unit, so we'll go ahead and show you the first score of our featured games. It's an Extreme Dentistry field goal as they take on new teams hosting Extreme Dentistry, the Booze Hole. That's Bort Plates. Starting things off, the Booze Hole, well, he's going to get out of bounds right before the 45. We will mark it there, and here starts off Alan Smithy for the Booze Hole. Incomplete pass. The Booze Hole, one of the new sponsors coming out of the Ethical Athletic Conference. That is small with running free for about 20 yards. An outstanding rush for them. There's a false start call on the play. So that's going to move him back 5. Alan Smithy taking the snap from the 46. Launching it downfield. It's picked off. Picked off by Carey. Went for it, and it was into coverage. And Extreme Dentistry will now start things off from their own 31. Lawrence Fuller with the tackle. And a quick 3 and out. And the Booze Hole will now start things off. Again, it looks like they're the away team, but they are wearing a very faded pale blue color. Might be forced to fix that a little bit. And Tickle Me Elmo brings it in just short of the first down marker. It's 3rd and inches for the Booze Hole. Sack time in the backfield. And they'll be forced to punt it. That will go out of bounds, and it'll be a long field for Extreme Dentistry. Starting things off from their own 14. Gonna hand it off to Territorial Pissings. He gets the first down and a couple more. And let's go to the embiggener to see exactly how far he can go with that rush. End of the first quarter, 3-0. And no games currently in the red zone, so we're going to go ahead and take you to this one. It's 1-800-Buy-A-Dad. That is new quarterback Crispin Bedsheets airing it out. Had a receiver open. He couldn't get there in time. Gonna pitch it off to lackluster effort, who will get the first down on the hook play. 10 yards on that carry. 5 yards so far, 21 yards. Lackluster effort. Same play. Gets another 13 yards. And a brand new quarterback. A brand new... Well, Nuggets Malone is not the brand new receiver. He's been there for a while now, and he gets the first down for 1-800-Bayadad. Lackluster effort. Oh, he's tackled in the backfield for a loss of 5. That's going to be the end of the first quarter. In the red zone right now for 1-800-Bayadad, so we'll stick with this game and see what Crispin Bedsheets can do. Looks to the end zone. Touchdown! Caught by Boisterous Quant. Boisterous Quant with the reception and the touchdown. Brand new wide receiver joining the ranks of 1-800-Bayadad. They did really well recruiting. We're talking about a brand new running back and quarterback. And if all these players can reach their potential, this is a dangerous team. Flappy Pappies have a lot to contend with. That's Carpathia Titanic, their star running back. Brand new player. It's going to come back, though, holding on Dan Marley Edwards, their tight end. And he's a veteran. He should know better than to commit a penalty like that. Gage Barber, the young quarterback, dumps it off to Titanic. And it's going to be holding again, this time against Damian Brady. So, 1st and 30 for Flappy Pappies. It's going to be 2nd and 30 as they look to throw. This has not been a good offensive drive so far, without saying. We're going to head over to Extreme Dentistry and the Booze Hole, but it looks like there will be a touchdown. The Booze Hole take the lead. Alfred Small. And the kick is up. It's good. Head back to Flappy Pappies, who have... Well, they've taken... I missed the big play. I apologize for that. But they just scored a touchdown on a huge play. Head over to the red zone. We've got You Need a Clown taking on Holy Balls, already down 14-3. And Ernst making it 2nd goal from the 5. They line up in the I back, and brought down is the QB. That is a new QB for You Need a Clown, but they're going to hand it off. And Shane Ernst gets the touchdown to bring this within 4. Here's the kick up and good. It's 14-10. Holy Balls coming off of a massive victory over Diddlers in their home opener, 69-21. A very nice win for them. They will start off with the football again. We have a touchdown in the game of CTE versus Ramblers. That, I think, that is a touchdown for Scramblers. They get on the board finally. I believe it is 9-7. We're going to go 7-6, excuse me. So they took the lead in this one over CTE. CTE, a team that many were saying have championship aspirations. Holland Oates with that return, and they will start from their own 31. Brandon Nubian, the veteran quarterback, hands it off to Rochambeau. Doesn't hand it off, sorry, dumps it off to Rochambeau for the first down. A young running back. Nubian's only thrown for 34 yards. He's been handing it off a lot. 4 for 14. Not a great stat line for Nubian. That's going to be a catch by Nugent. Is it coming back? No, it's going to be a... They're going to go ahead and decline that penalty. It's offsides, neutral zone infraction. Handing it off. 4th and inches, and they're going to punt this one away. I am shocked they didn't go for that. And it's going to be a touchback, so starting things off, we're going to head back over to 1-800-BUY-A-DAD, who I guess are already going to be kicking it. They took the lead again. We keep missing touchdowns in that, and for that I apologize. Let's head over with another red zone opportunity here. Vinny Bissau hands it off to Territorial Pissings for the touchdown. Extreme Dentistry expand their lead to 10 over the Booze Hole in this away in this into a tough environment to play. And currently it looks like Holy Balls have taken the lead even further, 21-10 over You Need a Clown. So we're going to keep an eye on any of our close games. Checking in on this one, Wandering Lush taking on Stations of the CrossFit. Wandering Lush could get within one score with a touchdown here. For the end zone, caught by Concepcion. And they call their second timeout. Dallas Creamer taken down in the backfield for a sack by Members Jacket. And they will settle for a field goal to make it 21-10. Keep an eye on another game. We're going to head back to Buy-A-Dad and Flappy Pappies. It is a close game, 23-21 at the moment. And lackluster effort. Pinballs off a couple defenders. Falls very dramatically. And gets the play. Oh, 4th and inches, and they're going to have to punt it again. So we're going to head back to this game. Holy Balls, 21-10, still with the football and driving down the field. Scam Likely takes it to the 2-minute warning. A new rule change. They have added the 2-minute warning. That's Mayo Chupster with the catch. And You Need a Clown call their first timeout. 4th and 2. They force Holy Balls to kick the field goal. And now You Need a Clown get 1 minute and 49 seconds to try to get within one score before the half. So we'll see what they can do with it. CDQ Olympic will field the kickoff, takes it all the way to the 35. And Del Taco looking to throw downfield. I don't know who he was going for. I think the got a little too excited on that throw. But Del Taco, young quarterback, forced to lead this You Need a Clown team. And they are not looking great today. They are actually they lost their first game to Extreme Dentistry. So this has been a really tough schedule for them. If the two teams they have faced in weeks 1 and 2 have anything, will be anything close to their how the experts predict them. And so far we're seeing, yep, that is Red with a big return for Holy Balls all the way up to the 41. They got a chance to put more points on the board. Listicle Clickbait Jr. rushing for 88 yards so far today and a touchdown. Couple of our games going to the half. Stations of the CrossFit leading the Wandering Lush 21-10. Little Vanuatu Dry Cleaners have a rout going on against Rusty Pipe Job Plumbing. They lead 31-7. That second half just started. Listicle Clickbait Jr. still going. And, well, with no timeouts left, they are going to be content to just run this one out. 3rd and 3 from the 38. Handing off for the first down. And Scam Likely from 1st and 10 will throw it to Clickbait Jr. He dodges a tackle. And they're going to bring the field goal unit on for, well, this is going to be from the 25, so let's add 17 to that. 42-yarder, it's good. So, with 5 seconds to go, Holy Balls have a 17-point lead. They'll kick it off to You Need a Clown to end this half. But we'll see. That looks like it'll just be enough to return it. And, yep, that'll be the end of the first half. 27-10 after that one. Just heading to the end of the second quarter right now is Cramblers down by 6. Taking on CTE. Patent pending. The quarterback has a wide open receiver. It's Tecmo Bo Jackson, his running back, who's going to get a big gain. First and goal with 20 seconds to go and counting. They're going to hand it off to Bo Jackson. He's got the touchdown. Tecmo Bo Jackson. Touchdown for Cramblers. Coming off a big win over Pawn Shop on the Nazarene in their opening game. CTE got an away win over Second to None, 34-28. Here's Brandon Nubian. Gonna throw it to Holland Oates. They're down a point. Gonna try for one more play from scrimmage. They'll call a timeout. 4 seconds to go. And they'll just run out the clock till the half. So we're gonna head back to this game right now as Stations of the CrossFit. Well, they're actually just kicking an extra point to take an 11-point lead over the Wandering Lush, 28-17. Halfway through the third quarter of play. If there's any other games to report back on, we got a 1-point game to talk to you about. They just kicked it off. 1-800-BUY-A-DAD down by a point, currently on their own 47. We'll keep an eye on that one if that gets close to the red zone. Right now, we'll stick with this one for the moment as Goodwin throws it over the top, trying to find someone, but Jumbo Gazonga with the tackle. Goodwin looking for it long. Incomplete, and it's 4th and 20. They'll punt. And we'll head over to this game for the moment. Extreme Dentistry up by 10. 3rd and long. Vinny Bissau is going to hand it off to Territorial Pissings. He breaks the tackle and gets him some decent field position on this punt. 4th and 4. We're going to head over to this one as we miss another touchdown. It seems to be the theme here. 1-800-BUY-A-DAD taking the lead by 6, and that's Velveeta Dream returning the kick. Takes it up to the 32, so we're going to stick with this game for the moment and see what happens. This is our closest game aside from CTE and Cramblers, who are a 1-point game. This one has been back and forth. Looking downfield, caught by Nicholas. And Flappy Pappy's down 6. Really just moving this football well. Carpathia Titanic gets a couple more. 4th and 3. They're going to punt it. So keep an eye on this one. That is a punt, actually. The Booze Hole punting to Extreme Dentistry. They'll return it. Hall will return it from his own 12. Take it all the way up. He's going to look for the 50. He almost gets there. Gets to the 45-yard line. And Extreme Dentistry will take this possession. And Vinny Bissau, a lot of time to throw downfield. Incomplete. And look at that stat line for Territorial Pissings. 2 touchdowns, 153 yards of rushing. And just short of the first down, they're going to punt this one away, it looks like. So we're going to head over to a red zone opportunity here. This is CTE and Cramblers. Cramblers could get the lead and extend it even further. Patent pending. A lot of time to throw. Incomplete. 2nd and 10 from the 11-yard line. Incomplete again. Handing it off to Tecmo Bo Jackson. He's going to get the touchdown. Whitney and Big Embiggener showing us everything we need to see on that play. The touchdown scored by Tecmo Bo Jackson. The kick is up and good. It is an 8-point game. We're going to head over here to Crispin. Bedsheets brought down in the backfield. Sack time indeed. 1-800-BIADAD, second and goal. Have a chance to extend this lead to 13 with a touchdown. They get it. It's lackluster effort in the side of the end zone. The far corner. The 36-24 game over. Flappy Pappy's Pancake Shanty. They are in a dogfight right now. Flappy's, 2 minutes left to go in the third quarter. We'll return this kickoff. Velveeta Dream will start things off from the 34. We'll take over to Extreme Dentistry, who have a 10-point lead right now. Over the booze hole, and that's Territorial Pissings. Almost broke free. Just one tackle who got there in time. So it's a 7-yard gain. Dumps that one off to nobody, and we're going to head over to... We're going to stick with this game for the moment. I'm going to keep my eyes on all the screens we have at the moment. That is a great field goal from distance for Extreme Dentistry. 13-point lead. As we're going to head over to the Wandering Lush, now within 4 against Stations of the CrossFit. And Wandering Lush, that's Domino Rally. Their wide receiver, Dallas Creamer, is harried. He gets Weaver in the secondary for a red zone opportunity here. They are down 4 with 5:20 to go in this game. Dallas Creamer looking to evade a tackle. Oh, out of the hands and over the head of his receiver in the corner of the end zone. Here's second and goal. Gonna pitch it to Bridges. We go to the Embiggener to see exactly where that football is. There's a face mask against the defense. And he gets some field position on that one. Third and goal from the 4. Fourth and goal, so they're going to kick the field goal. Just stick with this to make sure it goes up, and it's no good! No good. Well, Stations of the CrossFit have a very long field, but they keep the lead. And Stations of the CrossFit just looking to try to ice this game. It's still very close. We're going to go around the grounds really quickly to show you what's going on in each of our games. Extreme Dentistry have the football with 2:38 to go. They have a 13-point lead over the Booze Hole. So that looks to be another win in hand for Extreme Dentistry. If that one gets close, we'll go back to it. Stations of the CrossFit have a 4-point lead. We'll head back to this one. They are still on their half of the field. This one got close. Flappy Pappy's Pancake Shanty taking on 1-800-BIADAD. It's a 6-point game, 3rd and 9. We'll stick with this one. As Gage Barber, a lot of time to throw. Caught by Carpathia Titanic, but not enough. They're going to have to settle for the field goal. We'll stick with this for the moment to see what goes on with this. Is the field goal up? It's no good. So 1-800-BIADAD with 5 minutes to go have the football and a 6-point lead. Holy Balls definitely have this one in hand over You Need a Clown after defeating Diddler's Family Restaurant by a score of 69-21 last week. They look to put a lot of points up on the board again. This time on the first ever champions of South Tucson Youth Football, You Need a Clown, and quarterback Del Taco. That's going to be incomplete, so we'll head over to this one. 5-point game here, and taking the kickoff is Crash Zone Entertainment, Crash Zone Trampoline Experience, CTE for short, as they face Cramblers, House of Gags, and Actual Items. That is one of the two games we're going to stick with right now, as they are down 5. Looking to take the lead. Brandon Nubian throws it to Corkin Wood. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 5. And if Cramblers can hold on to this would be quite the upset, I would have to say. Cramblers had a good season 2 years ago, but this is CT. Everyone is talking about how CTE could be the team to beat this year. They are forced to punt it, so Moss, 4:39 to go. Cramblers have a chance to extend this lead. We're going to head over back to 1-800-BUY-A-DAD and Flappy Pappies. Buy-A-Dad picked off in the end zone by Carey. Well, Flappy Pappies have a chance to take the lead on this possession. 1:46 to go. We're staying with this game for the time being. We're watching this one, and we're watching CTE Cramblers, as they are both one-score games. Carpathia Titanic. I don't know if you want to run the football. They are using their timeouts wisely. Gage Barber. Incomplete. 3rd and 8. Caught by Weatherford. Weatherford with a huge catch. They are basically in the end zone. They're knocking on the door of the red zone. Gage Barber, 1:06 to go. Caught by Nicholas. He gets past the 10. And they are going to take this from the 9. 1st and goal. Barber throwing it. He's got Dan Marley-Edwards with the touchdown. Dan Marley-Edwards, the tight end. 3rd touchdown today for Flappy Pappies. The kick is up. It's good. It's a 1-point game. 1-800-BUY-A-DAD are behind with 52 seconds to go. And they are going to return this kick all the way to the 33. We're going to take a look. Colbert with a touchdown for CTE. They take the lead over Cramblers. Shane Colbert on a huge play. The kick is up and good there. They lead 26-24. And we're going to head back and forth to this one as we can. Final score to report. Stations of the CrossFit did hold on. 28-24, a win over the Wandering Lush. So Stations of the CrossFit now 1-1. As we're watching this one, 1-800-BUY-A-DAD down by a point. That is a good catch by Vickers. I tell you, Buy-A-Dad got the football back. This is 10 seconds to go. Quant! Boisterous Quant! Nowhere to go! Touchdown! Buy-A-Dad! Take the lead! Again! With 6 seconds to go! Boisterous Quant! With the touchdown! 6 seconds to go. It's 44-38. Here's the kickoff. This might be the end. As Cramblers now have the football down 5. This is surely the it. This is surely the end. These 10 to 13-year-olds are going for it. And that's going to be the game, 44-38. What a finish there. CTE. This is the last game we're going to show you for the day. Unless we have bonus coverage coming in. I think, if anything, we might get some coverage on one of our extra games that we have not been showing you today. We may have some bonus coverage for you if this game does not if this game ends quickly. And that is a nice timeout, a nice catch, and a timeout called by Cramblers. 3rd and 16. CTE, Brandon Nubian, 3rd and long, gonna air it out. What a catch by Colbert to basically, I would have to say, ice the game, force Cramblers to use their final timeout. Nubian's gonna throw. Oh, almost picked off into double coverage. And at this point, I'd say run the clock out. Your opponents have no timeouts left. And it looks like they might just do that. CTE will improve to 2-0 with a win. They're gonna have to call. They're gonna have to snap the ball because the difference between the play clock and the game clock is a total of 6 seconds difference. Nubian with the throw. Oh, open in the end zone. And it's Kareem Nugent with the catch. A garbage time, throw it up there, get the touchdown. CTE extend the lead. It was such a closer game than that scoreline looks. But that will be it. Cramblers cannot score, cannot win on this possession. They are down 9. Compilation album takes it all the way out to the 30. And it has to make you wonder what the spread was in that game. If there are some gamblers who are going to be really upset. Well, that is your final score, 33-24. CTE defeating Cramblers. CTE go to 2-0. And we are looking at bonus coverage of a game we've been following the whole time. Holy Balls taking on You Need a Clown. It is a 30-point game. Holy Balls just letting this one run out. That is a final score there. And we're going to see right now as that is going to be it for us today here at South Tucson Youth Football Week 2 coverage. These are the scores. Our early slate of games starting off at noon Mountain Time, 2 p.m. Eastern Time, 11 Pacific. Saw some big ones there. Some big results. Rancho Robusta with a big win over Ted's Baby Clothes Emporium, 45-38. Twin Towers made it close. Beat Kebab Barkers 38-34. Francois Creperie 24-20. Huge win for Francois Creperie. They improved to 2-0. The Mulch Hut also doing well, improving to 2-0 with a 26-7 win over Moist Adventures, who actually will drop to 0-2. Disappointing result there. Burns and Crackle routing Welders of the Universe by a score of 40-17, not to mention that we had the Binging Texan get their first win of the season, 33-7 over Biblical Proportions. And of course, these are the games you just saw, plus a couple others. Tremors Pizza, 34-24 over Papa Joe's Child Escort Service. Yemen's Warehouse with a 41-27 win over Shifty Lou's Arcade. Yemen's Warehouse, a new sponsor coming out of the Foreign Legion. They are 2-0 as well. As we're going to go ahead and scroll through these games for you a couple more times. Thank you for watching here on South Tucson Youth Football. We're going to go ahead and scroll the scores for you one more time. We hope to see you once more next Saturday. Again, 2 p.m. Eastern, 12 noon Mountain Time on Saturdays. That's the time we bring it to you here. You are listening again to radio broadcast KYST. That's 89.3 FM, The Bone, AM 1400, The Growler. And of course, you are seeing footage of these games as we're going back and forth on South Tucson Local Access Channel 22. Oh man, it's been a great week 2 of action. We're going to have all this up for you as well. Thank you all for joining us. If you haven't checked out all the links below about IRM, the channel that makes this all possible, do check them out. We hope to see you again in a week's time for more South Tucson Youth Football. I'm Brian Hughes. This has been all the action for you here at KYST. And until next week, we say, so long, Arizona.